yes, Salondo left Nawayan. Now we for make a go before. Fumble them. On a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending upon who side you they get we from. My name is Abdul Karim Kargbo. We don't come back with another episode of Politics and Economics. We dey focus all we attention about the country where we love, the one and only Mama Salon, where we all cherish, where I believe say we get different perspective as to how we foresee Salongo before. But something we may not go deny, we all want for let that country dey better. The road for let we each day, na him we not agree on. So fumble them the past 2 weeks are always they recognize the fact say people are don't begin they shift then focus now on the country and evident by the discussion we get the past 2 weeks, the past two Thursdays. So if you just join me for the first time, again, me and Abdul Karim Kargbo and me an economist by profession, I based in Canada, and fumble them, dear, let we share this program so we go get boku people let we go join we. Because this, as I always can tell on now, this show we dey talk about politics, but we also dey tie that politics day with the economy. Because the bread and butter issue, no matter how developed a country be, and we dey see that in America right now, where people and they talk about the economy, inflation still too high, and they say inflation it reach a peak at 9%. And even though we don't they calm down significantly, but still, because I don't tell you now before, say where it come to inflation, as long as we not see negative number, we go consider deflation, it dey accumulate. They call it cumulative effect. So if a be let's say 2.5% last month, and this month it be 2%, so the rate at which it dey go up, it don't reduce. So from 2.5% to say 2%. But however, that 2% we considered lower, it add to the previous 2.5%. So meaning price go still they continue for go up. It just they go up at a slower pace if inflation they reduce. So now that I mean. So the people in America, they're very much conscious of that. And I make with all Donald Trump, we boku people no like him, but during in time, even though during the COVID, he left the COVID, where the COVID be just begin for all water or make teeth. Now he left. So the term now, like how they can always say na Creole, you will put pieces na water, not to you did they see. Now the one way we go pull the pieces. So apparently, Biden, with all the terrible nature of the economy, where COVID be done team up Trianga one, and as a result, you get boku factors then where we the economists then go say, then factors then they reasonable for like inflation go up the way we go up in America. So, but still, the Americans them they no one forgive the Biden and Harris administration. So where Harris, Kamala Harris, they go around now and doing campaign. Now the big question that we can choke 'em. We then talk about the economy, saying inflation prices then still too high. People the money where they take home, they buy fewer things than now. As opposed to where Trump be there, that same money there, you be they get more things than for your money. So una see the argument, and economists them, including myself, see they according to the analysis and according to the data, America, in fact, they recover from the COVID faster than almost every or all the developed countries them. But the average American don't know that, because to them it's all about their pocketbook. So Barcelona is different. And that make I want to talk about politics, and I will rub more small about the economic impact with the politics they make. So waiting now the main topic tonight, because I can always get main topic from them. And this topic it tie with boku boku things them. Again, as I say, dear I beg on let we share so more people can go participate. As a matter of fact, where I don't set up the topic, I go bring phone at the numbers then when they call, because I want to open the phone lines right away. I don't want to spend too much time, because this, in my opinion, even though now this program we not ever get a dull moment, because Mickey see Alex say this will be a light topic where the disagreement not for too much, but still people then go put politics and make. But again, let we give them a try, okay, and let we focus mainly I should say on the topic, for like we get a meaningful discussion tonight. So Fambula, waiting at the topic is long, the title kind of long, but I go explain. It's a moral guarantors step in. And what to make we say that? We see, according to, again, I can always say, Boku thank you to Sierra Loaded, because we get plenty of we news article from them, because thank you write them in a way that we're able to fully understand the story, even though the news outlets thinking also address the topics, but we can take plenty, if not all, but plenty of we headline from the Sierra Loaded site. So one for say plenty thank you to them. So according to the news article, there's a moral guarantor to facilitate dialogue between APC and government on tripartite recommendations. So now that make we frame them a little bit differently. So wow, moral guarantors step in for facilitate crucial dialogue between APC and government on tripartite recommendations. The reason we use that word crucial, because we don't see. Last week I talked a little bit on the ambassador of the United States to Sierra Leone, and this now be the headline we I be shown now, where the ambassador he urged APC for support the MCC compact for like Salon go get I go say reliable electricity, because this MCC program is centered around that. So, but now this tripartite where the ambassador emphasized as a preliminary, a precondition. Use the correct word here. Precondition for let them go implement the MCC. Say all 84 recommendations then for implement them, and then in a precondition. But again, I don't go back to the program what we do last week, because I make it clear saying if you say a precondition before una start implementation, waiting at the point for sign. Because I mean you go see for say before una sign them, this for be the preconditions. So when they fulfill the preconditions, then you sign them. That, in my own opinion, for be even trigger, I go say urgency. But you sign them, and then the government gladly and salon people them where they think of the country first and gladly, and then all of a sudden you put a press release and say, oh well, for like una start the implementation una forget a precondition. And where the precondition now for implement the 84 recommendations from the tripartite. So we don't know if now on in that now that background day APC get where they insist for like the moral guarantors them they step in. And I go read the article in a moment after I set the stage. For let them step in and mediate again for implement the recommendations them within the tripartite report. Fambulem, I get beaucoup things them for talk about this. But I go hold them off. So like I agree from on our thoughts. But clearly, on one hand, now we self they say Sierra Leone a sovereign state. Because remember, plenty of the recommendations here then get something for do with the constitution. And some I believe say because the constitution, some of them thinks here, within we call entrenched clauses, now the constitution. So meaning that for let you change them, you get for go to the people of Sierra Leone. How you they do that? It a FIBA like it go be a special election where it go just be yes or no. Some of you will be familiar with the Brexit, where Britain be sort of they push for let they left the Eurozone. Waiting be happen. Then make a referendum, then conduct a special election where the British people them vote if they want for continue for day now the Eurozone. So it's a yes or no. And then vote yes, they want no, they don't want for day. So meaning yes for let they exit. And I tell now the impact that they struggle with that. So that's similar Salon go need for change certain part of the constitution. So Fambulem, I say the phone line don't open, but we don't begin get a call. But let we give privilege to this caller and take this call. So we go basically since I don't set the stage. So let we take this call right away. VOS Network. Hello caller, waiting on your name and inside the call phone, please. What's up? Go ahead.
For me, you actually they take your time for the come on here, they talk on pertinent issues with the border with country. Thank you very much.
Thank you too, my brother.
With regards to this tripartite or this whole thing where they go on, I feel say this is a big opportunity, for make we choose development, bad politics. Yeah, because we don't see for far too long we country we don't struggle in terms of this electricity. What thing they cause that one day, I believe say now rogue politicians. We don't hold that country there to hostage for quite a long time. Because in fact, it's even disgraceful for a country we get all natural resources. We for don't able to do all then transmission, distribution, get a reliable energy system in our country. Yeah, for make US through this MCC forget this compact. At least this is a big help. So it just left to the same rogue politicians. If they really like the country, we go know. But in the case of say signing, why they sign, before them preconditions there, we know say this thing don't be for a long time, in terms of this electoral system. Yeah, since we go into democracy elections, Elections after election, recommendations and they come up. But we politicians, are they sincere to implement the recommendations there? We can come from, observers them? No. So I believe say if them people here do this thing, at least then just want sincerity. It's not for APC, not for SLPP. At least for make we go avoid them kind stalemate say where they happen at the country. I feel say that make the people and I help them the help way. I really help them the help way. You see? Because if they're not doing the same thing, go still repeat. Just imagine then do an agreement where they come up with 8 resolutions. You go ask yourself, are these people sincere to implement those resolutions? No. It's over how many months where they sign that agreement up till now. So these are the thing. We politicians, they're really no sincere. They're really no serious. You see? So I not go blame US. So I not go blame US. At least then just they try for save that country there. Because alone a very beautiful country. Now help them they help way for save. For Lord not get set of people we go that kind of situation go happen and then say, oh Lord, go na bush. Imagine, the unemployment, all the difficulties in that country. One party, when also big party decide for introduce violence. A big thing and call. You see, so I believe say this pathway then they take, I feel say in place for save that country there from the senseless war. Will be done fed for over 11 years. So I thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much, my brother. It look like say you don't able for trigger the line, and I see people they wait now on the line. So thank you very much. And let we take additional calls. Let we take another call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and also say the call with phone, please. Go ahead. What's up?
Hello, Mr. Kargbo. How are
Hello,
you,
brother.
sir?
I did
Good
do
morning.
well.
Mina Ahmed, I call from UK.
It's been a while. Thank you so much, brother Ahmed.
Yes,
Waiting.
yes. It's been a while indeed. I
Yeah.
can really follow and at the time more. But at times
Okay.
I can watch the program then after such a while I wake up, At
Yeah.
times okay, but I can really I don't collect for music program. But
Oh,
sometimes when can tight up to job and stuff, so that's. But thank you again, and God bless you and the family. Listen, Mr. My brother, you see, we get people like you now for making they come and highlight some of the issues there. It good for make. I know a lot of people can get a negative thoughts. Some, but majority can really agree with you. How do we reach to this stage? We shall with this now the question that we for ask. It's not about MCC, it's not about reform. Are we not having laws? We are laws, Mr. Kargbo, after elections. But because when you get rogue politicians, we want to make greediness up for themselves, then they change the laws and they forsuit themselves. Now it happened to us today. All this MCC with the labor power, all of this is mentioned, they good. How do you implement some of this MCC, all the money they are in the country we're not stable? In the country where the youth and the struggle, they're not getting for it. Mr. Kargbo, the irony way makes some talking surprise me. These guys say they today in power, so they all be done born before even the war. We will grow the war. We know what happened. We know how politicians and military police they suffer. We know how they kidnap some people and picking a rebel, carrying go na bush, big man, and them they tracks them. Because listen, when you become a greedy person in that area, you get money. When problem they rise, now you the youth then they go attack because they feel say now you put the usher and this today. Now that will be seen during the war. We'll be seeing them thing they are during the war with people and way they like you see they are large then they are they will be get money around. We shall them vandalize them property the way rebel and cancer then young women about the youth them. Now I see partly now they go so today. But we shy away from them problems there. We look at and say, oh, it's done and dusted, move on. How on earth an election go happen, Mr. Kargbo? We not get a winner, we not get results. People they don't talk. Guarantors they don't say this. They will Sierra Leoneans we sit down, we say no, it don't happen now. How you manage for Tifa more just left her now. Now a wrong president. Me say I die, I go na my grave. Matter be with this one, I'm not go ever support her. Anything we wrong, me, count me out of it. I will never support wrong thing. I like me, papa, we know their life again. Ma, we don't die. We don't know the true wall. Me, you brother, the only in life. We then they serve this government. They not the military. They not the police. High-ranking officers there. They know me who stands. Because what is wrong is wrong. I don't care. Not so for me. Who say me this when I able to eat, are they able to do anything for myself? But look at today the vulnerable people in that country where they suffer. Look at them today. Then we call this country a country whereby people make result. Look at Labida, Labida Tripartite, they ribo anything. They move on. Look at Senegal. Are we not ashamed? Also get people that we greet the politicians them. We don't just one day by all business once you're on power. Look at the young guys they are today in the parliament and they pass bad laws and they take bribe. Government they can bribe them. The opposition, look how they act. They offer hold the government accountable. These are all rogue politicians. Imagine them kind of time we allow them come people like Ninkano Masarede, all they say they can have power. What you going to happen? These are the same people who don't in government that they don't thief, don't make money. They don't build hotels and they don't build petrol stations. And the same people they are, they don't want me to expose them. And then today they support bad governance. So tell me true. You see how the opposition self they will rely on, but me and you get a role for play. We get for talk about it. We have to shout about it. We get for hold them accountable. The coach they do so, all they do their platforms here. Because it bad, Mr. Kargbo. We will sweep this thing under the carpet. Man, you know win this election. I won't go allow him for continue for ruling a nation. Believe me, you know we will succeed. Even if man will left at it for the next 10 years, you know we will make a way out of that country. You know we will change nothing. Because you know get what it take. Me for me, and as far as I know, matter be on history what I read, I know Sabi, I know grow up with but where I don't look by the look of things, which don't happen in past history. Well, lie matter be even if you didn't for the next 20 years, you know get for do nothing different. But you go down, the country will go down to the drain more than which I would this one. That's for sure. I don't care how possible feel, but me and me on analysis that.
All right.
And something I don't challenge people them. People in worth brother, na me best friend. In working brother, na my best friend. I know them from Gambia. Na my best friend. I talk to them in London. I tell them, "Oh, mother, I say these are the worst government this ever." And today they prove me right. I know what are they talk.
Yeah, thank you very much, Brother Hamid.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kargbo. Thank you for the good job we do and keep doing what you're doing. Some of we admire you. If we get the patience, thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you. You too, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, call me back if you get any additional contribution for make. So Fambulem, I know say yes, we call us that don't begin for call, which I'm not surprised at all because this topic always can be sensational. So let we share the numbers them for the people that already listen to the radio online. So let us self go able write the numbers then down and then go able for call as well. Because the phone lines there will continue for left them open. So for the people that within North America, we include the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Una cable call we toll free, and this means una not get for pay anything. Everything they on VOS. So the toll free number now 1-866-944-7722. 1-866-944-7722. If we call from the UK, the local number for call now +44 20 80 891455 +44 20 80891455. If you call from Australia, the local number for call now +61 2909 84337 +61 2909 84337. If you not able for reach any of the numbers and they reach we through any of the numbers, then we get a universal number, we know the WhatsApp number, and that number then are 1-343-997-5828. 1-343-997-5828. That na universal number, any side na the one where you there, you call that number there, you go able for reach this program live. And I can always call that number there as the one port number because every country where you there, you can able for call that number there and reach me directly. Also, we get with VOS radio station at Freetown, and that's the 91.9 FM. So I go encourage una for like una listen to that. We know the diaspora we know they on live, then they come on live and talk about community issues them and the country national issues them as well. And if una not able, una dey na Salone, Freetown, or any other part of the country, una not able for catch we FM station, I go encourage you to follow na download the VOS app we na VOS television. If you go to the Google Play Store and then just type VOS television, you go able for see the link and just download. And the same thing if na Apple App Store you dey use, like you get iPhone, just go na the Apple App Store and type VOS television. You go able for see the link and then download. So once you download the VOS television app, you go able for get plenty additional things them. And for the people that were not familiar with the app, the looks of the app, so it go look like this. And you get the VOS television link, you get the radio link, and we get with sister network as well, when our TV network, and then we get a dating site, we get current salon news where you can able also for check them out. And if you're not there online or anytime, you can able check on that page there, you will get the latest salon news from again always the give kudos to Sierra Leone. So that link then are directly from Sierra Leone. And then if you want for advertise something at VOS for free though, we get what we call the classified ad, where you can able for showcase you items them and not free. So you don't have to pay anything for let people able patronize you. So for them, that na the what we can normally call the housekeeping items. So the phone lines they're open right away. I go encourage you to follow on a call and let we hear what you get for say. So the main topic, I know say we don't catch a little bit of but we get to them way connected to the main topic there. Let us show now another thing way. If we they talk about saying we want for like we moral guarantors them, where I go read that article in a moment, like then come and help Salone in terms of how for push forward with respect to the implementation of the tripartite recommendations. And the two callers they make great point where before I go too deep with this topic, I just want quickly talk about waiting then see the points that we they make. Just quickly though, because they really nail them. The first caller, it talk about the fact say this tripartite, I mean this MCC particularly, and not only supposed for be APCSLPP because now the country as a whole get for benefit from this. So it kind of wonder saying why therefore play politics with this. But on the flip side, the MCC a border around good governance and where from that it go champion democracy, particularly the America type of democracy. So that's now the other side of the argument. So now they don't sign, say, okay, well, Salon from 2021, we don't win, as they can say, but we don't fulfill the criteria them, the preliminary criteria for like they even consider you for what they call MCC compact program. So we don't fulfill the initial criteria then they. But above all, like I say, this MCC specifically now for encourage particularly developing countries them for like they implement programs or policies them where them believe say it champion democracy, and by extension the American government and plenty people, including myself, believe say if you try for implement democratic ideas or democratic policies, this go benefit the average salon person, rather than we allow one person for the dictate waiting go happen. Nobody no go question, not for question them, and not accountable to nobody. So that's not dictatorship, and we don't want that. And according to the Afro Barometer, where one program I will talk about that, it show clearly the majority of Sierra Leoneans them they want democracy. They want democratic principles. Now only minority go want for say, okay, well, let one leader they for as long as he want. Once they push development in that country they. No, not a majority mentality that. So majority of the Sierra Leoneans they want democracy. So this we're then tied to democracy. And we all know, so we still they struggle with the elections, the election results, the 2023 June election results. And quite recently, the National Election Watch, they hold a conference and they end up for conclude say neither APC nor neither APC nor SLPP. And they even, if I understand correctly, push say the Electoral Commission, the ECSL, Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone, then SEF now get the full data where you go see the slice and dice of the election results by polling station. They say they don't get them because they not get evidence, not show say they get them. I put on that way they not see any evidence we show say SLPP gets the full data, neither APC get the full data, and the people that will even conduct the election, they don't get the full data. So now the question is, if they don't get the full data, how they're able to make this ruling very swiftly like that, saying President Bio win first round hands down. So, but let we fast forward and talk about waiting happen now. So, una see now this picture, and this now that I really want to focus on. Una see now the picture, Samura Kamara Dede as the chief negotiator for APC. And I'm been on there before. In fact, the chief signatory to the tripartite report. So if we talk about saying, well, we won't let the moral guarantors then come in, step in for take care of this issue. But the thing will make them somehow complex, fumble them. And this is complex. So I want to show now another thing where they make around on social media, where to me, it complicates the entire arrangement for like them people them as the guarantors them, the moral guarantors them, let them come for help we handle this case. This now the headline. APC announces Dr. Samura Kamara no longer party leader. It came from the National Publicity Secretary in Tunis. But before I go deep into this one, I can always tell when I say, me no to care about waiting they happen, the fet where they happen na APC, and the one where they happen na SLPP or NGC, because NGC then say get their own. I'm not too concerned about, because it can always happen. Also, you get people in terms of an organization, you get people where you get different ideas, and for like una bring them the ideas, then they come together, not an easy task. So even America, right now you get division among the Republicans them, where you get boku boku agbagba Republicans them, where they support Harris and make them publicly say they go vote for Harris, and not vote for Donald Trump when are the Republican candidate. So not just something new. So I want to let people understand that. But the reason I make now this announcement, even though they say they go put formal press release out, I go read for one of the article. This announcement, if they say Samuel Kamara no longer be the party leader, and they don't try for talk about this other fact now saying they want for let the moral guarantors then come and dialogue between APC and the government when SLPP and SLPP party they head the government. So the question now is, in place of Samuel Kamara, we do not choose any leader yet. They not go through the process for choose another leader. So who that go head then kind major talk here. And Samuel Kamara in signature did it from day one. We himself, like I say, na ina the Agbagba for sign the Tripartite on behalf of APC. So if Samuel Kamara una pull am dey, and yet una dey push about negotiation and dialogue between SLPP and APC. So the question now is, that's not a complicated issue. And also say they advocate for let Samuel Kamara continue for being a leader. But I feel say, because it gets a national implication, una get for be careful. Una get for make sure say una really, really handle them very well. So let I first, before I go deep into the main topic, let I read for una a very short write-up with respect to the announcement. So I don't show them for una on the screen. APC announces Dr. Samuel Kamara no longer party leader. And the write-up say, the All People's Congress APC, Sierra Leone's main opposition party, has declared that Dr. Samuel Matthew Wilson Kamara, its 2023 presidential candidate, is no longer the leader of the party. And he continued for say, this announcement was made by APC's National Publicity Secretary, Sidi Yaya Tunis, during a broadcast on AYV Television's Wake Up Sierra Leone show. Tunis cited Section 47 of the APC Constitution to justify the party's decision, though specific details on the section's provisions were not elaborated upon during the announcement. Dr. Kamara, who contested in the June 2023 elections against President Julius Maada Bio, has been a prominent figure within the APC for several years. It concludes, say, the APC's decision has sparked widespread speculation about the party's leadership and future direction, as Dr. Kamara remains a significant figure in Sierra Leonean politics. Further clarifications from the party are expected in the coming days. So, Fambulem, that's not the story, according to Yaya Tunis, Sidi Yaya Tunis, where now the publicity secretary. And from that interview na AYV, it's very clear saying it is speak on behalf of the party, on behalf of the APC party. Let me take a call and I will continue with this analysis because, again, a very, very important for like we talk about this deep VOS network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and who the call from. WhatsApp, go ahead, please.
Hello, I'm in Lavalley. I did call from Ohio.
Thank you very much, Brother Lavalley. Go ahead, please. Waiting on you take on the topic so far or anything
Yes.
we ever done see now. Go ahead,
Yeah.
please.
We all as Sierra Leoneans, we look for the good, better future for the country. But where there is truth, you have to be very outspoken for reveal the truth. Why I say this is, from the onset go, let's just consider that 2023 election was flawed. Now, rogue, whatever adjective is deemed fit for say, be or no win. But there are laws and procedures. Fast forward, APC now implement one of the basic fundamental rule, go to Supreme Court. That didn't happen. Fast forward, we go to 80 recommendations. This 80 recommendation is the only sole absolute way forward for that nation. Whether somebody like it or not, or whether somebody doesn't favor the 80 recommendation, the international community are on the ground. They are observing and monitoring. They monitor and observe every activity that they exist in that nation. They know would that they violate, would that they intimidate, and what have you. They are there as a witness for any misinformation, disinformation, where they deviate from the truth where they happen. These moral guarantors will arrive. They are these people who came from the onset. They tell Samora Kamara from the initiation of the peace treaty. They say we are not here for negotiate or talk about any rerun because you did not go to Supreme Court. Yesterday, the APC executive spoke it on AYV TV. A deputy go now 98.1. He clearly outlined the fundamental truth. And this has what derived the people them for not get the right information. There have been a lot of misinformation where they go around. So therefore, if they don't take on the set for say we're not there for rerun, we are here for negotiate for say waiting at the way forward. Even the American ambassador has been consistent for say our goal is waiting for happen for the future elections going forward. So this 2023 election and problem around the 2023 election, this is not going to change the fact to realize that we are looking at the 80 recommendation and how for implement them, which is why their duty they came to the country for see who side they don't tap and how for go forward with this recommendation and what advice they can give them. They are not there to dialogue. They are there to identify and make sure they identify and express to these people, APC, government, and the people of Sierra Leone that you have to abide with this 80 recommendation from the Tripartite. That is the only way forward for the country. For the future of the country. And this judge we're talking about, they say judge they can't pull the president. The judge himself talk at APC meeting. He say, going forward, we are here to see where you have stopped, where you are going from there. What can we do for mitigate and reduce all this tension? but this misinformation has to stop. We are not
Abs-
here for rehearse anything, but for going forward. So we need for settle this thing.
Absolutely.
2023 election is not an option for make anything for change. That 80 recommendation, whether people don't believe the implementation, the international community, the moral guarantors, OAU, ECOWAS, that's their goal. If we
Okay.
feel
Well,
that
call me.
recommendation,
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah. Sorry for the interruption. Call me back because your time done. And again, one for practice what we preach. Call me back, sir. Please. Yeah.
Okay.
It make a lot of sense, but call me back, please. Thank you. So, Fambulem, again, we don't get diversions uh, in terms of the callers them, and I agree with all of them to some extent. Okay. So, in terms of this whole, let's back off a little bit. Let's go back to the moral guarantor. So, for let people fully understand, let I read small about the moral guarantor. I read the article. We get connection to this moral guarantor thing. So, according to the article, we talk about the moral guarantor. It say national publicity secretary again. The national publicity secretary of APC. It look like say because of now the Usai APC day is so vibrant for like it pass information out there. So again, na from so according to it say we na CD Yaya Tunis has told Concord Times on phone that the moral guarantors, including ECOWAS, UN, and AU, have promised to facilitate a meeting between the APC and the government of Sierra Leone to address certain issues in relation to the implementation of the Tripartite Committee's recommendations. So this now from CDIR Tunis. So it continue for say the special representative of the Secretary General and the head of the United Nations Office for West Africa and the Sahel, that's UNOWAS, Leonardo Santos Simawa, together with the former Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, Fatoumata Jallow Tambagang, arrived in Sierra Leone on October 14th, that's about 3 days ago, to monitor the implementation of the National Unity Agreement signed between the main opposition All People's Congress, APC, and the government of Sierra Leone. It continued for say the president of the ECOWAS Commission, Omar Aliu Toure, had, in consultations with Leonardo Santos Simawa, deployed the joint monitoring mission of the International Moral Guarantors to Sierra Leone from 15 to 18 October 2024 on the implementation of the Agreement for National Unity. The mission, which is co-led by Leonardo Santos and Fatoumata Jallow Tambajan, former Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, is backstopped by experts from the respective institutions, including the Commonwealth and the country's Independent Commission for Peace and National Cohesion, ICPNC. So, fumble them, this Boku Boku right there. But I just explain to now, according to waiting the Secretary General, the Publicity Secretary say of the APC say, we're in Tunis. And this, according to the write up, they on the phone with Concord Times, and it tell them, then quote them directly within it tell Concord. So according to Ram, it say you get representative from the United Nations, where that representative they cover West Africa and the Sahel, and then you get representative from ECOWAS, where that person there, the one where they head the ECOWAS team, now the former vice president of Gambia, where Fatumatu Jallo Tambajan. And then you get also a member of the African Union, a representative from the African Union, where they all sit down together. And according to them, it say them people here go try, then get, in fact, they don't come from the 14th. So then get about 3 days where they go sit down from the 15th take to the 18th of October. That's going to be end tomorrow. Then go sit down and then try for talk about with APC and SLPP, between APC and SLPP, try for talk about how for implement the agreement where APC and SLPP then sign with respect to the tripartite recommendation, the report with them pull, the recommendation within another report there. So waiting in the emphasize naya, it emphasize say, in addition to them people here, then get also experts them way, then get for listen to as to how for implement them. So with all this, we brother don't say we're at the head of the publicity sector, national publicity sector for APC, waiting is say. It also add Naya saying the mission yesterday held consultation with the leadership of the All People's Congress Party at the party's headquarters on Old Railway Line in Freetown. According to CD Tunis, the meeting was satisfactory because, then Kotanaya, we were able to present our concerns regarding the implementation of the National Unity Agreement and the recommendations of the Tripartite Committee. So then continue for Kotamnaya, where he say, as a party, we are not satisfied with the composition of the steering committee set up by the government to implement the tripartite recommendations. We also have issues with the framework for the implementation of the recommendations, and we made that clear to the moral guarantors who have promised to facilitate a meeting between us and the government, according to CD Yaya Tunis. So fambul them, he said boku things them, and let her unpack them for una, or for we all, for me understanding. And make it clear, and rightfully so, because the agreements there between APC and SLPP. So it say the moral guarantors them, then people away the first part of the write-up where we read representatives from UN, ECOWAS, AU, and to some extent Commonwealth. They meet with APC Agbagbaden, now the head office, now all railway line, now Frito. And they explain to them the things they were not satisfied with. So again, me APC brothers and sisters, them, I want to make this very clear because it look like say like how the last caller say we get plenty misinformation where they go out there. CD and la put them back we at the talk una go read them. And not say then go reverse waiting happen with the announcement of the Mohamed Kone when at the ECSL boss. So meaning that then go pull President Biode and conduct a new election and not say that. And the things them where it clearly say Naya say they're not happy with, and they make it clear to the moral guarantors them, is say that the way how the government set up the committee, the people them way for the before and champion the implementation of the recommendations, yeah. It said they not like that setup there. And then it make them very clear the things them where they recommend and the things them where them believe say the government no they do a good job for champion the implementation of their recommendations then they. So it's very clear from here saying that people away they still they talk about then go come pull BO, then people then come for pull BO like how the previous scholars say. The international community get the constitutional mandate. Salon, one moment we they say, Salon a sovereign state. We are for being independent. Then another moment where it suits some people them, now then same people here they say, the international committee moral guarantors them, then they don't come for pull madabio. Hey boy, we don't talk repeatedly now, yeah. They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. Not to them mandate that. Unless if they want for like Salon go into chaos. Let Salon go into fete. And then they serve according to the United Nations laws, treaties. No country. Because if any country come and say they want pull with leader, quote and unquote, the leader where the people elect. Let we again, Anna take me back, okay? Whether or not they legitimately elect them or whatever it is. But ECSL, now then get the mandate, the constitutional right for pronounce the leader or the winner of the elections. And they don't do that. According to them, they say now President Bill win the election. So, given that, again, me as somebody will believe the rule of law. So, because the Constitution say now ECSL for make that pronouncement there, and they don't make the pronouncement, we have to live with it. Say President Bill, now the elected president of Sierra Leone, we get to live with it. Personally, I don't say I'm repeatedly clear now. I'm not convinced say he win the election outrightly. I'm not convinced say he get 55% of the total vote cast. Personally, I don't believe that. But the flip side, I believe in democracy. I believe in the Constitution. I believe in the rule of law. So the Constitution will make it very clear, saying if you vote at the election, you're not satisfied with the outcome of the announcement, go to court. I believe in that. So because nobody will vote, not go to court, because people and they say, where Charles Magai? No, Charles Magai is safe. No, go to court and say it challenge the pronouncement of the ECSL boss, say President will win the election. Nobody, no citizen will participate, will vote now the election, now go and na court and say that they bring case scam against ECSL and against the leader where the person where they announce say he win, say that person they not win. No Salon person not do that. I will continue with that. Let me take a call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who side they call from, please? Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I did it, sir. This is Salon first. How are you?
I did do well, sir. Thank you very much, Mr. Salon first.
Yeah.
Go ahead, please.
I know see me and you imported often, since I
Well,
begin for
are
participate.
you, are you second time this you call? Because you said the last time, like first time.
Yeah.
So I don't know how butted you will say. But no, this not the
Imported, eh. But still
this,
you, I'm elder,
this
you know? Yes, sir.
again.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we practice
Look,
what we go
yes,
ahead,
sir.
please.
I want to tell you thank you. I really want to tell you thank you for your patience with me and with other people then. But at the same time, you maybe they get so many wrong, you know,
Okay.
and it's not easy. You know, easy they live, they give you report, and it's not easy for me back when I get 3 minutes for give me contribution, correct? You see, this whole thing has really go on. Now with time will they waste because people don't come out, the president don't come out, that corner guy they talk about don't come out say the next election at 2028. They don't do NEFCOT already. We have a saying in Sierra Leone, NEFCOT. This just now you don't talk about no international body not go able to move the president. But what you they forget or what you not aware or the mistakes Sierra Leone, the party Sierra Leone not take, it be woke, Gambia. What's not the difference between Gambia election with what we get right now? If we don't take that same path, maybe, just maybe, if we woke. Yes, me may believe for say matter be not win the election. But after the election, I call people then at the ground, waiting them they tell me. And believe for say for keep the peace, not 10 years. It no matter whether the person win or not, not 10 years. So me back at they say, then waiting at the point of the election now. If una don't put and say now 10 years, and let's go 10 years, Madabi almost go 10 years. So now that need to go on, na salon. Then believe for say na 10 years process. Disregard the election. The election are just formality. You dey get me, eh?
Loud and clear, sir.
But
I just not to interrupt.
yeah, so the Gambia process, it's similar. Madabi you not win this election, but wait till we disregard, we not implement the same things. There's a precedent. That was the president. If we be get leaders them from the African countries then come meet Madabio and say, okay, the election done. Please present this result openly. You know? Now the man is right. For still whether he win or not. You know? Fair and clear election. But we failed to do that. And again, we're wasting our time. You know?
Unfortunately, you 3 minutes done, but again, let we not argue. But I just want to let we understand each other, okay? So you begin and say, "Me said something wrong,"
You do.
and
Yes.
and
A lot.
explain to viewers them what is specifically I get wrong from what I don't say so far.
Mr.
Just
Koroma, yes.
Kargbo.
Like I say, you're very weak when it comes to you're very weak. And weak in a sense, there's a saying, in order to 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 bring the new, you must destroy the old system. We cannot continue.
Salon first, we get people in the line, but just for the record,
Now I don't tell you so. Now I don't answer your question.
For say a week to bring the new, you get rid of the old.
In order to start a new beginning,
wait.
Yes.
I dey give a time now, because again, always the practice within the preach. You come and say, Mr. Seth get something wrong. I say the wrong thing. Then you say for get rid of the old, for bring something new, me weak. So gets no connection. In one sentence,
yes, that's just
specifically waiting and say wrong.
Instead of bringing, okay, I will.
Yes,
There's a lot of things. There's a lot you've said today.
Just give one, please.
Okay, so
particularly this topic.
For example, you keep talking about democracy. We've done that after the war. We've done that. We are practicing democracy. Is it working for us? Hasn't been working for us. We cannot continue the same cycle. We cannot continue the same recycle politicians, the same APC and SAPP business.
Quickly. So me supporting democracy, so that make me weak man.
I believe in democracy, but democracy in a sense. Okay, let me educate you small. You can educate me too. I'm a lawyer myself. Okay, I've been in Australia. Okay, so I understand how system works.
When I was in Mr. Salon first, you're not practicing lawyer?
Yes, correct. Yes.
And again, I know for belittle you, but it look like say the way you project argument very weak. I ask you
Thank you. That's your opinion. That's fine.
Yes, exactly. Again, I ask you in a sentence. Let you tell me waiting this program, because let we not make any reference other side, because
I've given you the hot cake. Now answer again.
Wait. I want to go through that rabbit. You say Mr. Seth get something wrong. I say something wrong. So I point to you now. Let you tell me waiting I say wrong, and then they beat around.
No. I'm not beating around. I've answered your question. I'm answering your question. Let me
answer in a one sentence, please. Being a lawyer, you're supposed to be able.
You asked me the question and I've answered your question. I said you're weak because you think, I've said this again previously when I've spoken to you, you think everything in the West is rosy. In the country right now, in Canada, just last month, your current prime minister, they don't vote, they don't get no confidence over him, but it's still in power. How many times they don't vote and say, they don't get no confidence over him? But he's still the leader.
Okay, so you see how you particularly they mislead people them?
No.
If in party where it the head, today, then pass a vote of no confidence in them, they go into election. Now the process that they'll not ever reach to that level late.
Well, to be more specific, no, I'm not misleading anyone. I'm not misleading anyone. Me not posting and any mislead that. Again, let me educate you on one thing very important before I call again, if you allow me. But I won't add this now. This I want to say the difference between China and America. Why China is doing so much development. They said in China, in America, the Republican and the Democrats, they don't agree on anything. So that back and front, just like me and you. If you get your party, I get my party, then you want to achieve something, then I tell you say no. you need for this so and so. At the end of the day, you cannot get anything done. But in China, there's a one party. When they say this road we need for fix them, it will be done. So
Okay.
when you're
All right.
going around, democracy is the only way. China is getting a lot of things done.
Okay.
So,
Mr. Salon
and also
first.
me and you will not like each other.
No, again, I not collect for put people in room now, yeah. But as a
That's fine.
lawyer,
That's fine.
as a lawyer,
I call.
so
Because if you don't,
disappointed
Mhm.
in you skill of argument. I really disappointed.
Okay,
You not showcase Sam Naya at all.
I'm still
You talk,
developing it. That's
you
fine.
begin talk about Canada. I try for correct you. Now you go to
No.
China,
I was no.
America.
You're missing the
Okay,
point. That's where you. No.
let me clear.
Okay,
Wait.
pause.
Let me
Okay,
clear.
I will
Let
listen then.
correct you.
Okay, after you don't talk, can I respond? Would I be able to respond?
Let correct you in
Yes,
terms
sir.
of the difference
Yes,
between
sir.
waiting happen at Gambia and waiting happen at Salon because
It's
you
the
know look
same
for
thing. It's the same thing.
wait, not to the same, not to the same at
Not to
all,
the same.
not to the same. Let's show you the fundamental difference because it look like you now one of the people who they mislead, where they
No.
miss the public.
You,
Okay,
no, I'm not letting you they tarnish me
let's
character, and then you
okay,
don't want me to respond.
let's show you the
I
main
don't like that.
difference. Okay, let's show you the main difference between what happened at Gambia. What happened at Gambia, the Electoral Commission at Gambia is say Jammeh no win the election. And Jammeh, during that time, at first he accept the election result, say Adama Barrow win the election. So he later changed his mind and it was Sidona power. So you see the difference? The electoral commissioner say he not win the election. So then they allow in the ECOWAS for tell them say if he not exit the seat, then go use force against them. Unlike Salone,
Mm,
the person or
mm,
the body were
mm,
constitutionally responsible for
mm,
call the election where
mm,
now the ECSL
mm.
announce a president will win the election. So meaning that in that case the international community not get no constitutional right for Pulam Day. So you see the fundamental
Okay,
difference?
pause.
So
Answer me question,
like
yes
you
or no.
1 minute.
Answer me
Like you
question,
1 minute.
yes or no. Please answer me question, yes or no. Did
All right,
the
go ahead.
did the American whether the president or the American leadership administration say that the election was rigged? Yes or no?
But
Yes or no? Was there any
okay,
doubt about the Sierra Leone election? Yes or no? Was it fair or
the international observers, them, I don't say I repeatedly now, I not even hide behind it. All of them, from your understanding,
uh,
say
uh,
the election
uh,
result now reflect the will of the people.
all right, stop.
Yes.
Correct.
Mhm.
In law, then when there's gonna be a judgment, if you're gonna convict someone, you gotta make sure there's no reasonable doubt. You need to create doubt into the people, the judge or the juries. You need to make sure there's no one doubt. There is a doubt. Okay, what are you talking about? It's not the same thing. The result was in the
Anyway, let you go. Call me back. Let we allow other people in for calm because
no. So
again,
let me just finish this, please. You be talk say
I give
I
30
I dey give
seconds,
you
sir.
this credit. I go give you this credit because you talk say because now from here I get this. You talk say the Salon Constitution say not mean for the person need to announce the election the result. It can pronounce. It can show the results or not. It can show them or it not can show them. It not mean anything. So you see, but in order to get a fair process, say these are the results. Because these don't take too much time as Sierra Leone and in time. Because all these things they say, they look normal, they assist Sierra Leone will not waste my time. Because this not just kind of distraction. It then bring the tripartite. It's been more than 1 year. Nothing has been achieved.
Okay, well, anyway, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Thank you very much for where you call and for where you engage me. And as I say, probably not to you specialty that, but it looked like say where it come to the constitution and stuff. I don't think you've asked in that. So let me take another call. VOS network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who the call with from, please.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Kargbo. Me, Ahmed again.
Hello, Brother Ahmed. Thank you very much. Go ahead, please.
Yes. Thank you for the patience. You see, I didn't want to comment on my brother. Anyway, now your opinion in the first place, and it contradicts most of the statements about we make. But anyway, we can agree for disagree. And one thing I just want we think could be out on, we talk about the 10 years, say it's like people and don't agree. Now, listen, we're talking about democracy. How go agree say 10 years so you work or you know what you get for the day? Now, you're wrong. Why we for understand, why we for try for limit yourself to that kind of procedure in the many a times you got some callers in the talk, we talk about democracy, like you get for that guy, okay, argue always about democracy, vote, why China they grow, why no, we not go be like China. We don't try for practice democracy after the war. Why we not go maintain that? Marabi we say, in are the father of democracy, in play role after the war. Fair enough. But today, look, if you know win election again, and you don't tell we say rigging election they bring to war, we been in the opposition. Today, they do the same thing. So, we could draw references into all of them today. Is that right? Because the way Salon they right now, nobody with the right mind will put money in there for invest. No, where the country not stable. Investors, they are not looking, they need confidence. Of course, you know it because you're not economist. You know what you mean. You know what you mean by economy. You know what you mean for development. You know what you mean by development. Sierra Leone, the way as it is now, with this kind of regime we get, Mr. Kargbo, we know we'll get anything we could develop that nation day because we are not doing the right thing. That is the fact. The fact is, election done, but the election not credible. Like I said previously in my what I call. Other countries they move on, just like what you talk. Jamaica situation is quite different. You can be the Gambia. 2018 have been there. We even take phone, they call, they borrow and congratulate them. And later, he denies, they go. I did it up to the 10-year Congress and come pull Jamaica left Gambia. I did it.
Yeah.
So we know it. So a lot of people in now we go Senegal and this. Me, I no go no side. I did it and I see everything. And I live very close to Jamaica. Look, Jamaica street, look sad. I didn't go to the school or the work na Jamaica. So I know when me brother we leave Canada, we can work in Gambia and Jamaica go pick an airport. They be in the army because one of the major them Bojan they na US now. We big brother we the work. So I know I get very close link with them popularly. But this is a very different thing. So a different thing. Now greedy politicians you will get. Now rogue politicians you will get today. Now people we not get the country at heart. We know mean good for that nation. Now they will get today. Then guys are now for just amass wealth for making them get money. Because that's what they see today. Lot of bribery, a lot of corruption. All the corruption also for tackle, all the tackle. Look how the country they go. Look the episode. Imagine Mr. Kargbo, you get people like Parliamentary only back in Parliament. So by the way they found wanting of a criminal offense. So tell me true, which kind legacy we might have they live? If that alone done in administration, so by the way thief in a Parliament. So imagine. Now then kind government here with this long we talk about. Now then see that we talk about democracy, we talk about the rule of law. With the law, he pen, where you should say, I don't tell you one thing. Even they give Madabio 20 more years in our country, they make no difference, brother. No difference in order for make.
All right, but Ahmed, time don't bet. Yeah, time
Thank you
don't
very
bet.
much. Anyway, thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you very much as well. Then we take another call. And VOS Network, hello caller, wait to know your name and who said they call from, please. Hello. Caller, you there, Iwi? All right, well, now we try another call. VOS Network, hello caller, wait to know your name and who said they call from. For some reason, it look like say we other lines then we get issue. Caller, you there, me? Hello. All right. Well, it look like say the other line then would get issue.
Hello?
Yes. What's your name and who said they call from, please?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. Good evening again, Mr. Kargbo.
All right.
Hello?
Go ahead, please. Dear WhatsApp, you want for hold on, please,
Okay.
because yeah, let we take the other line. We get somebody in at the main line, but I'll be fixing it work. So caller, go ahead, please. What's your name and who said they call from?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. We hear you clearly, there we?
Hello?
Yes. Caller, there we?
Hello?
Are the WhatsApp
Okay.
line?
Yeah, WhatsApp, you go ahead because it look like say the person with the area, but for some reason I don't think in the area we. So WhatsApp, go ahead, please.
Yeah. I think say what's really lacking as far as this present bill concern, I think and a sincerity, you know. And then again, not na a man way not to a listening leader. If this man be really calm for do the right thing in that country, and be get all the opportunities because and be done did the once for correct most of the mistakes there. Because a lot of cries then be done the from the one way in come up when they begin set the trend, for rig 2023 election. There was a lot of cry, especially the medias there, in terms of the census, in terms of the registration, because elections, the TFAM, the rig on the day for polling, now an event. So then pattern and they will be don't happen with them be the people be the raise their issues there. If this man be a good listening leader and they get the opportunity for call, negotiate dialogue with political parties. But in boycott all anything then they remember where like this lady Femi go hand over a letter just for let them get talk with her. We see what happen. You see, so the man and be so cocky and be so violent because and be get a him. You see, look how a leader today because a damn too they in a funny position no matter what, whether they pull and they not pull and they. You understand? At least that in position they at stake. You see, it's just unfortunate. If I even this call way like this, the samurai they call, Salon will not lack of laws. You see, now integrity of the people that will hold the offices them. Now they not get. Now they not get, Mr. Kargbo. You see, and how you they say reform? You understand? The people that will cause the problem, they still sit on there. If we come, we don't sit down, we don't find out say result they not there. You understand? At least we for no waiting for do how for go about for deal with them people and they. And trust me, yes, the law actually calls say where they call results. If you get any if you get any doubt of the result, go court. But we all don't see the pattern of the court. What thing don't happen. You see, so it's very difficult for let people and get trust. Even we development partners like EU, they be come up with a result where they be even identify their election management bodies there, the ECSL, the PPRC, all them people there for say the people they not trust their institutions there. So you see, this is not the problem. And what till we even get on this negotiation? If this thing not be happen, so trust me, go court. We not for be able to get way to the panso today. You see? So all this now it just depends to the sincerity. Even waiting and they do, they're not they even involved. You understand? Even the tripartite for involved now the roadmap, they're not even they involved, you understand, the opposition. So waiting at the seriousness. The people are not sincere.
Unfortunately, my brother, you did make great point, but you time we get other callers down the line. So let we give them a chance, please. Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Call me back, please. Thank you. All right, let we go back to the main line. VOS network. Hello, caller. Waiting at your name and who side the call from, please. Hello. Hello, caller. We try for adjust the main line, but still. Caller, you there, you? Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello?
Hello, caller, you there, you? Hello. We there, you in the background.
Hello, Mr. Kargbo?
Yes, you there, me, sir?
Hello?
Yes, you there, me? Hello, brother, you there, me?
Yes. Yeah, Mr. Kargbo.
Okay.
How are you?
I did do well. For whatever reason, I don't know if in a young
Hello?
connection. Yes, I don't know if in a young connection. But you there, we
Hello?
clearly. You there, we clearly, sir?
Okay, Mr. Kargbo, let's go ahead. Yeah, Mr. Kargbo, I've been trying on the general line. I don't know if you can get me. So I'll switch now WhatsApp. Yeah, Mr. Kargbo, thank you so much for bringing this program on. Hello, you get me, Mr. Kargbo? Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello. Fambulem, my apologies. For some reason, we did get some technical issues with the sound, and but we go continue for see if we can able to take additional calls them. But in the meantime, while we technician they fix the issues, I just want for piggyback on plenty things them we callers that don't say. Fambulem, if una observe again, now that make, in my opinion, Salone will continue for struggle for go before. I know for pick on my brother, we try for say Gambia, waiting happen at Gambia, not the same as waiting happen at Salone. No, you get fundamental difference there because, and he even call me weak for believing democracy. So from your mind now, it believes a Salone for go back into dictatorship or military because at one point it try for the last time we call again. I don't like for I don't like for reference specific people because I really appreciate the fact say then can bold enough for call. But I just want to make the record straight. If Kone be, let's say hypothetically, if Kone be say a Samura Kamara win, a rule for Samura Kamara, and then Madabio say in the left, in that case, the international body ECOWAS gets all constitutional right, both the United Nations Convention and all the international laws them go permit them for pull Madabio by force. And I happen now similar now that happened at Gambia, where Jammeh even at one point he congratulate Barrow, and then for whatever reason, because of reality don't kick in, a one for a change in mind and say he not go accept the outcome of the election. And that I don't feel say are the same as Salone. Salone, ECSL announce say President Bill win. And a day na the The Public Elections Act 2022 say after that pronouncement day, every citizen, not just a political party, every Salone citizen will vote at the election day, get a right within 7 days whether they announce the election for petition the election. Say they not agree in terms of waiting Kone announce. We get our law day. But throughout that 7 days thing, no individual, let me forget about the party, but no individual no come and say they not agree with the pronouncement. I will continue. Let me take a call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who said they call you from, please. What's up? Go ahead, please. Hello, caller. What's up? Go ahead. Caller, waiting your name and who said they call you from?
Yes, boss. How are you now? Salon first again.
Hello, brother Salon first.
Boss,
Thank you
boss,
so much.
he tarnish me major bad one. I think
Well,
that the misunderstanding will not get understanding between each other. Because look, I see myself as the person he don't observe, he don't see all the wrongs. He say maybe if me try, I'll be able to fix them. And we get one culture in a salon. If they like you, if salon man like you, let's say if they do bad, if they turn the other way. Me not say me not say right now I'm not relevant. I not get leverage as much. I dey read the comments. I think Sierra Leonean need to understand what I try to say. We are wasting our time. All these beats around the bush. It's not now they waste with time. This tripartite, we had the tripartite. How long has it gone for? What are the results? Sir, you been a career man. You did do economic. And they believe us say based on your performance, they want result. At the end of the day, they want result from you. Now that they try to say. I know say I come, I criticize you, and I'm a time at the waste. Because if I say me and you would they go back in front, we'll not go achieve anything. And now the same thing as Republican and Democrats, APC and SAPP. Now the points and they are the try for make when I they say there are other systems. I believe in democracy. Don't get me wrong. And I believe in that. But what I'm saying, the people they in our power right now, you cannot handle them with the same soup. It doesn't not the same soup. You join the same process, not the same soup no more. Now that they try to say, you have to handle them differently so that when you come in and then, and God willing, you fix the problem, then we can talk about, is this leader doing the right thing by its people, or is this system a good system or not? That's what I'm trying to say. You cannot expect me say, make I create my own political party and can't waste 20 years trying to explain to Sierra Leonean why they should vote for me. When they don't attach themselves to APC or SAPP, except they do wrong, if they elect you, then they turn the other way. That's what I'm trying to say. And then they call after me talk, say, invest on any they come. That's Saloma can just can no more and talk anything. And that's what we need to avoid. We have to stop this because we are wasting so much time in talking about the problems. Give anybody the opportunity to talk. And sir, when you talk, I commend you about this is democracy. But again, the problem is, you see why there's so many people are in the churches, that they give so many testimony.
Okay.
Because when you give no, I'm giving you, when democracy is good, but sometimes even like me now, you they rush me, so maybe if you say
you they watch the screen. I don't give more
no, I need to watch the screen.
Yeah, so the boss had to go twice. Please, other people and they're not the line. Call
Let me
me
just
back.
finish my. Yes, sir. All right.
Please call
Thank
me
you.
back. Thank you. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting at your name and who say they call you from, please?
Yeah, Mr. Kargbo. I come from Virginia.
Hello, brother. Thank you so much for we call. And waiting at you take, please, let we try the 3 minutes, yeah? Go ahead, please.
Okay, yes. I don't know. You got to stop me because now the phone where they listen to, now in at the call so I'm not going to know.
Yes, you go the buzzer, please.
Okay. So, Mr.
Thank you.
Kargbo, what are the type of says? Thank you so much first. May God bless you. May God bless your family. Say amen.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
Yes. Yes. Because we don't know them blessed that so enough for them. What are the type of
Yes.
things that can go? This election, honestly, the TFAM. We all know say the TFAM, and I think probably if you say like after 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month, they will forget about the thing. Everybody move on, but they don't move on. You understand? But wait till they make good talk for this year. So, matter be if we do one thing for we no more, and make sure say again the freedom to the people them. We don't forget about APC themselves, or the Tripartite. You understand? They give them complete freedom. Let people able to talk, express themselves. We don't forget about this year. So, you understand? But if fail forget that one day, and secondly, I'll be the expect them back. If we don't ask Kone for pulling results, but if fail for like Kone pulling results, what if we don't do again for satisfy the people them and with the citizen them? If we don't change the entire neck, if we don't call like say I request them for pulling results, not pull them, but that one don't do so, you fire them. That if we don't satisfy the entire citizen and say, yes, better be on this man will now start say win, but unfortunately, you're able to provide the result because they are making them back to say there is no result. They're not present results, APC not present results, and of course SFP not present results. But the matter be so genuine to himself for satisfy the people and say that the people they work for, and I win at the boss there for them. If not for the entire team, if you want to get respect them, you don't just choose another people and must say that they choose a retire them. Then we don't go no say that say it don't satisfy the people and you understand. That's it, they've got to move on. Because we all know say so in order for full mother bio, we all know that one day now, you understand, because we see that happen so. But let's help the people of the country, let's help do well for the country. Let the country move on. The country don't stand still. That's they go on. Then they talk to them, but they say the country, they move on. So they ask, let mother bio make sure they give the freedom to the people in that country day, and they make sure they think for development for that country day. You understand? And I know one. If that happen, I mean, we need to worry again. Because waiting the apples right now, you see APC they for the Fed. But we don't pay attention to waiting Fatua Bio to talk. We always therefore talk bad against Fatua Bio. Fatua Bio they educate with a lot of education that that country day. And at the first waiting we say, he say what are the type of tell I say we get educated pool. We know so most of the doctors when they can that country they na A college come out. He said we don't one day. Then I tell we say it's still that we say this particular election too. They win our first round. People don't pay attention. Because they don't plan the way they go rig the election, they may make it be talk to. And now we don't begin for talk to them until one of the pay attention back. He said if President Kuruma he allowed the ASFP kind of power in the legacy London, Madabio to agree for that one day. And we're not be saying this Tripartite to get for change anything to Madabio. You know for change Madabio anything. All this way they talk to you know for change and Madabio anything. He got for repeat them back for the next election. And therefore I find out that Santiago go do now. They say the one they go do now. They will make sure say they go the first count. They say they win number small number. They win APC them. The second round now winner get all. They go cancel other side. They go police or whatever they go for say or go this that. They carry win and back. What you have to do back? The country stands still. Let me pay attention sometimes when the president did the talk. When they pay attention, the country pay attention. And the people coolly changes them. But people don't pay attention. Now if I people pay attention like this, that's the country. I don't give me freedom people. I want follow the law. Thank you so much. May God bless you, my brother.
Wonderful. Thank you very, very much as well. I truly, truly appreciate that. And thank you very much. And with you say so, plenty things then the way I agree with you, not to all, but plenty things them. But let we take another call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting at your name and who side you call it from, please.
Hello, this is Lavali, the call again from Ohio.
Hello, brother Lavali. Thank you very much for your call. Go ahead, please.
I really want for me just to rely on facts. The fact is, it's a fact that there's an international community in Sierra Leone that they exist. It's a fact that there are 80 recommendations that has to be implemented. And it's a fact that the international community, ECOWAS, AU, are monitoring, thus or henceforth, now that make them send the moral guarantors foresee the progress and where they are on the implementation of the recommendation. This is for the good of the nation. If we cannot achieve the full implementation of the recommendations of the Tripartite, then all this conspiracy about BO is cooking up the 2028 election, or there's a hidden agenda for how the circumvent process for go about with the election for 2028, until this recommendation or the international community come out and say the government is not doing any effort to do something, then I go accept. But it's a fact again, say the government has submitted to the opposition the roadmap of the implementation of the recommendation. The opposition has acknowledged the receipt of those roadmap, which is why they don't raise certain issues of concern to the moral guarantors. And so there's a progress on the implementation. At the same time, there is progress on certain reforms. Example, the constitutional review. And there's whole conspiracy over the constitutional review. What is a fact is that there has nothing changed on the details of the white paper that was left by Kuroma. The government, this current government, is just picking those details and the content of those details to fully implement them. Right now, then at the law officers department, and when they come out, they go to parliament. All parliamentarians are going to review all of these details. This is not going to be a secret situation. So there's progress in that nation. And when it comes to business, where people they say there are no investors, there are investors. It's just the selfish intentions of Sierra Leoneans who feel that if our bill is in power, that country cannot develop. There's a classic investor in that country when the AYV proprietor, they invest right now as we speak. Other investors are going there, they're investing because they love the country. They are going in there and they are doing all what they can to continue for help for develop the nation. So if you want to withhold your investment and say until Bio come on power, to God be the glory. When the next government come, bring your investment. But we cannot hold the country at ransom for the good of selfish politicians. This is wrong. And that is why every year the government is striving for make sure say it meet the recommendation of the MC6 scorecard, just so the little money we for go for the poor people for manifest the electricity be actualized. Some of these things we have to be dealing with facts, and the truth has to continue to be exercised. So now that's my opinion. I'm hopeful there's going to be progress for that nation.
Yeah, thank you very much for that pronouncement today, and you make your point and well noted. Thank you so much, as always, for your great contribution. Thank you. All right, we try for fix the other line, but I don't think we did succeed because we get plenty people in another line there. So let's try one more time. VOS network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who they call from, please. Okay. Well, we still they get issue with that line there. But unfortunately, though, we're not able for fix and while we're on the air, and we attempt that, and we think can happen when we try for do that, we even lost total connection. So and on another even hear me. VOS network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who said they call we from? Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who said they call we from?
Hello?
Yes. Caller, you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, you there?
Hello?
Yes, you there? Hear me, caller?
Yeah, Mr. Kargbo, you get me?
Yes, we dey get you loud and clear. And you dey get we?
Mr. Kargbo, you get me?
Yes, I dey get you loud and clear. But you dey get me?
Hello?
So it come through like say the problem now in it they get we. We dey get you loud and clear, sir. But
You want to let me go ahead and talk?
yes, go ahead, please. You still there? You dey get me? Hello?
I get you now, Mr. Kargbo.
Okay.
I get you now.
Okay, wonderful. Well, go ahead, please.
You wanna?
Thank you so much for your call. Go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mr. Kargbo. I don't try for joining today.
Yes, I do
I believe
apologize for
this
the
is-
technical difficulties. But go ahead.
Don't worry,
please.
that's technical. And even the big stations, they get those things in that
Absolutely.
technology.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
So, Mr. Kargbo, there's one thing we I want to share. This election, as we always say, this election is done and dusted. For the fact that nobody contested that election through the legal means, that's the Constitution. The Constitution is the most powerful institution in our country. Or any other place, inside America, everywhere we are in the world, the Constitution is the most powerful institution. I don't know why people, because of the Labour Party or whatever, they will feel say any international committee can overturn what the Constitution says. But one good thing, I'm happy what Samuel Kamara stroke APC did for that country. What they have done, they don't contest this election. We don't get a very solid recommendation how elections going to be conducted in that country. And now, one thing, this thing will be done 2002, 2007, 2012. Every party will just do them, and they pass on, and we'll conduct election, other party rumble. But the good thing, international committee, they involve into this, and now the government of the DA, there is something what they call MCC. They don't attach every important thing. As Salone they suffer poverty right now, Salone really would they down, would not get nothing right now. They don't hold the government in hand underwater. They say if you not implement this country not go move forward. So a blessing now day, what all for gladly for, and for focus your attention how that 80 80 electoral reform and recommendation going to be implemented in our country. It's not about these 4 years we don't left for you. We're going to serve that 4 years unless there's a coup, unless it dies. But if not die and there's no coup, no international committee is going to come and take away you because they don't get no mandate, they don't get no power. The Constitution Sierra Leone don't give mandate to electoral commissioner for declare and don't declare you as a winner. That's the end. Full stop. So, Mr. Kargbo, I feel so all for put with energy on the we for say that 80 recommendation, more importantly, those recommendations we talk about electoral reform, so that Salone tomorrow in 2028, when election go, no party no will come, even they grumble because America, democracy have practiced in America more than 200 years. More than 200 years. People are still complaining. But the fundamental principle as of whole. That should be our prayer and that should be our energy. Focus on the energy now rather than beating the dead horse. This election is done and dusted.
Well,
thank you, Mr. Kargbo.
Yeah,
thank you.
And thank you very much. 100% agree with you, except that the confidence where you get me very skeptical because African leaders then.
Mr. Kargbo, I don't have the confidence. The confidence I have is you. All of us put the we.
Yes.
Right now, the international community is focusing.
Okay.
Rather than beating the dead horse, and I believe I support the chairman of APC right now, and the what? Rather than foreign Samoa Kamara beating the dead horse, they are focusing on the 80 recommendation. How to make next election? Because this one is beating the dead horse.
Okay, absolutely.
And at that energy, all Sierra Leonean.
Okay.
Also, because the international community don't focus, they don't all focus it and don't put energy into it.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, sir.
Yeah,
I'm not confident.
I get your point, and 100% I agree with you saying let we move on because again, constitutionally, nobody not gets any constitutional right for full matter BOD unless, like you say, through coup, even if he die. Julde Jalo na they take over. So meaning in administration get for still exist. So the only time where
you're right, yeah.
Yes, the only time where the this administration go come out now through unconstitutional means. So not to Bio die, is sick, is this, is that. Guess what? Invites the takeover way na the constitutional way that it for be. So, but the only time
I agree with you, sir.
Exactly. So, 100% I agree with you as well. So, now I make the appeal to my APC brothers and sisters and the other people and where they float conspiracy theory. But anyways, let me take another call. And during the closing,
thank you, sir.
I will make that appeal day because this now we country. The fact is the fact. Okay, and Udomeka repeatedly clear. Now VOS saying the international community now get the mandate for remove Mother Bill because Mother Bill, according to the Constitution and according to ECSL pronouncement, it was elected by the people of Sierra Leone according to the ECSL pronouncement. So whether you agree with that or not, now a secondary issue. Let me take the next call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and who side they call we from, please?
Good evening, Brother Kargbo. This is your brother in Washington.
Thank you so much, brother. And again, my apologies. I know say another line they buck up when we don't they wait, but I'm glad that we will fix the line. And apologies again for where sound not be they come out because we'll be the time for fix that line day. So go ahead, brother from Washington. My brother from a different mother.
Indeed, Mr. Kargbo. No apology needed, my brother. We, if anything, we are grateful for your patriotism and for your education. And it's unfortunate that we need to listen to each other, we speak at each other, you know, because you started this program. Well, talking about the Constitution, what the Constitution lay out for challenging election. And you have been consistent with this from where all this nonsense been to go on from the first week. You advise the APC to challenge the election. And no Sierra Leonean, not in the diaspora, not in Sierra Leone, challenge the election. If those of us that are pretending to believe in democracy and constitutional rights and all that BS, if we truly believe in that, then we must listen to the Constitution. If you now say, okay, after a year, you believe some international organization have a right to come change Sierra Leone government based on nothing that is based on Sierra Leone Constitution, you're dreaming, you know, and these have serious consequences for our country, because if you look at economically, since the election, even before the election, with COVID and Ebola, we have been in a bad place for a long time. Would it create a commissions, all kind of stupid craziness commission for political reform, including this Tripartite, which I go canto, but we need to create anything like economic reform. What do we need for do with the prices of bag rice? How would they bring this down? We need to see anybody that come up with policies to talk about that on either side. Right, but we depend on nonsense about rerun, which is just beyond me. It's just beyond me because it's so contradictory in every way. Now, with the nonsense what happened with the election, I'm beyond that. They don't produce this so-called tripartite document, and with this tripartite document, really, if we really implement these recommendations, it will help the country. It will minimize for future president or future leadership for cheat. Why would not go put our attention to this tripartite and try for implement this and make this work for the next election? You know, but Salon are just distraction. Everything is just distraction. When they put on the policies, just bandage policies with a bluff about, with a vote and cry and shout and dance about MCC money. Why not tell the U.S. government, instead of giving me that MCC money, cancel our debt? You know how much would they pay on our debt on interest rates on a daily basis? Man, it's all nonsense. Anyway, my brother, you get patient. You get the kind of patience we may not get. But I appreciate you. And my brother, where you call from Australia, you get a lot of things factually incorrect. And you for listening when they try to correct you. And they try to correct you about Gambia. Anybody will know what thing happened in Gambia, now exactly what Mr. Kargbo say, and what in the other callers exactly confirm. Now then they happen in Gambia. And for you to believe any of people that wouldn't believe international institutions or community go you Bukana country and change your country, you're living in a fallacy. Maybe you could tell me which side that they don't work. But anyway,
bro.
I thank you, brother.
Yeah, and thank you. You make a great point where unfortunately time don't bet you. And also we will take one last call and wrap up. But that economic reform, that is very important, very, very important, absolutely correct, that all two the parties them need even think of bringing up economic reform, things them way they hinder that economy. But again, I just know I'm for scratch that because you know saying I'm young bread and butter area that.
Yeah. Yeah,
but let
you
we
go tackle her next time.
yes.
Tackle her for we next time.
Yes, let we tackle them next time. We spend time. We'll go talk about economic policies. Them. Let we look at other countries, the economic policies. Them, and why the focus just be on something where, like how you say, it don't make any sense. They don't make the mistake. Whether they agree or not, to me, I feel saying a blunder. So let we move forward and think about how we dey strengthen, like how the previous caller before you saying this for be a blessing in disguise for where the international community now go all this administration through this MCC kind of thing and say una supposed for implement then in reform yeah because I remember the last program but anyways let you go and let we take the last call let we not keep this
Indeed.
person waiting for too long
Thank
but
you.
thank you so much bro
Thank you.
excellent
you.
point thank you God bless as always sir. All right, VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and inside the call, please. What's
Yeah,
up, go
Mr.
ahead.
Kargbo. Yeah, Mr. Kargbo, thank you so much. May God bless you. God bless your family, and God bless Sierra Leone. We know,
Same, and yes,
we
let
know,
God bless Umama Salon.
yeah,
Go ahead.
we know Sierra Leone for Be Sweet Salon. Now, Be Sweet Salon again. I remember this America also, Michelle Obama talk and say, he say, White House, no, they change much a man. If you don't day out, you don't become bad person. You go to White House, you still become bad person. That's not the change them because now so you don't go up, you understand. And Mother Bio, if you love that country day, we all be supporter and we all be facing changes good day through Mother Bio. And we think we will all be taken as an able APC. And you don't prove until we somehow say able APC because look at the state perfect fit, the put somewhere, not put somewhere, this and that, all that we know. We don't know say don't succeed that side, but what will they do now? Let's succeed for the people in our country, then I go develop the country. Then now we maintain. But we might be yourself in a bad person. Trust me, this dialogue where they make so the tripartite recommendation reform or whatever, let's say they make 500. You know, if remember we get laws them, we get electoral law them, we get the country constitution and all that. They would just cherry pick who's and once they use them. Like where they use the one say 1 week, you supposed for if you're not contestant, that's it, game over. But they not talk for say they're supposed for get the results inside 24 hours. The result for don't they open at the system. Everybody see them. They not get respect to them. They cherry pick who they want. Now, so this dialogue is what they tell for make so tripartite whatever this like go cherry pick the who benefit and like for use the other not benefit the trash. You know that we the civil and they're not then they would worry about. One let them think about the country, think about the you see. All Africa countries, they think about the people. But Mother Bio, first thing is, they think about the people. They think about himself. They think about his own base. They think about the people. What I mean by that one day, you see, if you get mine, go down north, go make like say the protest. They go beat you. They go do all kinds of things. They do that to you. But in base, when at the south, they can come out. They make any kind of back driver. Them go can they make confusion. Nobody do that. Nothing. If I protect themselves, no gunshot, no not catching, nothing. Absolutely nothing that happened. That in base. And they can tell we they can't to power for young people. You know to say one can for power for anything, can't for revenge. We all see them, but you don't do now. You understand? We all want to see, don't pull drink, you don't do that, you don't do everything. Now let's think of development now because we all know say now say there's no way again for 7 by there is changes. Let's sorry for the people in that country today. Make him make sure say he do the right thing. Let people enjoy. Because if you be done the cry say 200,000 for rest, na bad thing one day, 10,000 leons for petrol, so would say for the people the people they expect say now you they can put on down, but now it come up. But no matter the people they don't really ready for up and take the way you don't make them to 1 million leons for hamburgers. But at the talk before, let give freedom to the people Let make people get freedom. Let people not begin because me before honestly, I not be the think say about north, south, any side and go at the fiscal for good, I get the right for good. You know, now until Mother Bio come, we cannot say now we all can begin the A to self so now. As somebody talks, in tongues, say this now suicide come out. You know, look about your son name, the begin to say this is my brother, this is not my brother. We all have for Sierra Leone and they will not apply to God say, I want to be Sierra Leonean. Mr. Kargbo not apply for say I want to be Sierra Leonean. And God now choose that particular right. They say you go born as alone and Al Kargbo go born you and you go there. So we all get the right for living in that country day. So let's give the priority to everybody. You understand? And secondly, They not take the APC the election and enemy them. No. When they say everything like table lights, this light will get to what they look so. Now two things they make lights. Negative and positive. You can't put negative to negative, you get light. Or positive, positive, you get light. And negative and positive, they get light. So if you want to let the country develop, you get for come down to the one no like yourself. We no want yourself. Now they look and say, okay, you need for day. You know, people they bury to let they force them. Not to say that they need for day. If you not believe people they bury to let them force them, to let them flop and go be bad. So for let no say everybody material, everybody useful at their country day. We they ask them through this platform, the VOS family, let it help for make sure say it push the country before. You understand? It makes some people all relevant. All in bobo then they per media and they get phone, they talk, they make all because of and they do well. If you able to shake people a month by doing better for that country day, development that country day, it's what's been they happen. Even say if you begin priority, let me tell you, we take over first. If you know maybe not be make that thing no more. APC, let me say let use the word sorry for the word. Our coach are saying coach, he said they be dirty money. If we left the freedom model, say for go make facts, get the hand out for employ other people, and we will less the body. Or then for the other stuff there. We'll not say thief bad, I mean a good old. But if we don't make the country run the freedom, they don't begin to things them. If you let's say come apart tomorrow, what do you don't get? Go on then establish and do other thing, then people like and it's another 2-3 people where they employ for bill their host. You will get people on a plumber, you will get people on a painter, all the benefits out of them. We will make the country lesson. But you know do that one day. You know we all important. I want to say do at the ask you matter be playlist to the VOS family, Mr. Kargbo. We they ask you, move that country before. No, look everybody as an enemy. Take we all as Sierra Leonean. Thank you, Mr. Kargbo. I need the list. Now I'm phone at the use back again. Stop me when
Okay,
we
well, anyway, it doesn't we don't go on, but since you know the last call, we still get other callers. Then they are big. We left them for next program.
Thank you so much. May God bless you. No, the law are the best. Law is a law, Mr. Kargbo. Ready for let's see to the law. No, not about the law. May God bless you, my brother.
And thank you very much. You pull deep proverb parabulum. We I not get that skill day for unpack you parabulum. But thank you very, very much. And you just nail them as the last caller for tonight. Let God bless you, my brother. Thank you very much.
May God bless you too, man. Bye.
Okay. All right, Fambulem, I know say other people ending at the line, but unfortunately, though, that's not the last call, as I said before. I just want to play Blah TV, waiting, then cover Parliament, and Parliament deliberate on the MCC requirement and all that. So let we listen in, because this it even complicates things more, because MCC say they get preconditions them, even though they don't sign the agreement, but they get preconditions them way Salon for meet. And now they see about that tripartite, talking about all the 80, I will say 84, but my bad, 80 recommendations them. Now the tripartite. So let we see how this going to unfold. But let we listen in, and after which I will come for wrap up my own take on the issue. So una stay tuned, and this now courtesy of Blah TV and one for tell them Boku Tenki, and now one of the fine reporters them na Salon where it come to dealing with parliamentary affairs. So we'll come right back after this for wrap up the program. Una stay tuned, una no go nowhere. I will come right back after this. Thank you.
Hereby ratifies the following agreements which were laid on the table of the House on Tuesday, the 15th of October. 1. The Millennium Challenge Compact between the Republic of Sierra Leone and the United States of America. 2. The Program Implementation Agreement between the Republic of Sierra Leone and the United States of America.
The Minister of Finance, Sheku Ahmed Fantamadi Bangura, Wednesday, October 16, 2024, at the Well of Parliament, been pushed for make MP them agree for the Millennium Challenge Corporation MCC grant of $480 million when a couple with Salone don't win from the US government for sake of the different indicator them where the government of President Julius Maada Bio succeed pan like the fight against corruption, good governance and other one them. This $480 million where Salone don't win according to the MCC now for bill on Salone in challenging energy sector. When are the main reason we make this couple get for calm for sake of this compact where Salone don't win since 2021. And not a secret, say Salone need this couple now than ever before. When you consider the way and manner how the light business and Salone don't turn bone at throat, as over 60% of the country not get light, and the side them we get light, steady and safe idea for the ordinary Salone people. This make this document of the MCC couple reach at the Salone Parliament for make MP them first talk about waiting and think about them and for grief for them. And one of the MP them we talk good about this agreement that the deputy leader of government business to the Salone Parliament, Honorable Sir Emerson Lamina, we believe say the BO government don't try na the energy sector from 2018 to now, so the MCC couple will just support the country in energy sector for better.
The president between 2018 and 19 inherited just 16% of our energy sector. Today we can count proudly 36%. Can you imagine? 36%. I begin to imagine in 3 years' time, by the time we would have implemented it full, how would have gone for other development rather than talking of this energy. Mr. Speaker, we should commend His Excellency. And you know what? This compact also holds our feet to the water. If you look at clause 5.1, very importantly, it talks of termination. How would I want it to be terminated in 30 days' time? Therefore, I work hard for it not to be terminated. Clause 5, 4.44, talk of late payment. How would I wait until late payment comes in? I work hard to fight that. Look at also the implementation documents. The program implementation plan. It also pushes us for transparency and accountability in terms of audit trail. Because I have auditor hanging around me. I work hard not to fall foul with alphabet F in the documents.
Although Honorable Lamina get confidence say the government ready for do better thing them with the MCC couple, the same way so assure say government will work hard with all in power for monitor the implementation of the project them na the energy sector with this $480 million get for cover.
In terms of M&E, we only need to put responsible people, performance stickers. And it is on this note I want to urge, Mr. Speaker, that in the second session of this 6th Parliament, those that will be in the Committee of Energy should have a very good attendance record, should be effective, should be efficient, and should have an open eyes to develop a strong M&E bullet point to monitor the energy sector, because we don't want to fail. Section 93, subsection 3, and subsection 6 give Parliament the power to play this oversight.
This make the deputy leader of government business too encourage incumbent MP them for agree for this document as he say not controversial and for the country in development. During the union debate, the leader of opposition at the Salone Parliament, Honorable Abdul Kargbo, agreed for make all MP them support the MCC grant document as he say, now for Salone in development one, but draw attention to different condition them what the document gets and why Salone for make sure say we not fail them during the implementation stage. We go make the US government suspend this couple.
Clause 1, it says B1, it says Sierra Leone, if Sierra Leone fails to comply with the obligations under this compact or any other agreement or agreement entered into by it in connection with this compact or any programs. So the moment we renege as a nation to comply with this agreement, is highly likely that it will be terminated or it will be suspended.
As you hear, the opposition leader pinpoint on the different resolution them on the agreement for national unity where the MCC document say Salone government for work with before they go able for make use of this couple inside the MCC grant. And Honorable Abdul Kargbo look not gladdy with how the Salone government don't treat resolution 4. We say government for release all the people them within a cell because of election and civil protest.
Let me go to resolution 4. Resolution 4 says we should ensure agreement for national unity, not tripartite. It says we should ensure 4A, release of any persons arrested, detained, armed or imprisoned for alleged elections and civil protest. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, you would all agree with me that it was broadcast on national television when the chief minister of our own state went to jail, paid for criminals who have been sentenced for them to be released. And they were all released. And up till now, resolution 4 that says people who were arrested for election-related offenses and civil protest should be released. APC has submitted a list, and up till now, the party cannot see one person who has been released. Government has that rules. Government has that responsibility.
Although the leader of opposition at the Salone Parliament been raised some points them for shake the ruling government bench na the well of Parliament, MP them been later agree for the MCC grant document. Women say Salone Parliament don't agree for all within the US government say them wants for make the Salone government do before they get chance for make use of the $480 million where the country don't win at the MCC grant from the year 2021.
All right, one for say boku thank you to Black TV for that great report today. I decide for play again. One for say boku thank you to Mr. Victor Mengot na in Senam. Now we forum and I believe say then go pick up on them on Sunday part them program. But I just want for tie to this tripartite and it make clear say not to tripartite now. The National Unity Agreement. So, few things them, again, because they run out of time, I want for end the program, and I want for do a marathon, but two things them stand out, but this short clip on this clip on watch so. Now the government side, we former leader of C4C, we na Lamina, now na SLPP, it is support. It sit on for. A try for make the case as to why it's very important for the parliament adopt all the recommendations them and all the thing that within the agreement by the MCC. And as we don't talk repeatedly, now yeah, and Boku of the callers them agree also. Say the MCC not for APC no more, not for SLPP no more, and for Sierra Leoneans them. Because their self go benefit as Sierra Leoneans them. Because if energy, and we all know how much energy important. Beaucoup people them abroad. We all una go agree with me, who don't use for eat plazas for maybe 2-3 days. Some people they eat one plaza, they make like where weekend come, they make 2-3 plazas them, and probably it go take them 2 weeks. And some people them, whether don't make them 2-3 plazas, then they can take them a month before they cook back. Not so only because they don't get the time, but they save plenty money. And way to make that the possible are because of light. So then we will put on a fridge or freezer, and then we then pull on a freezer and microwave them. It is fresh like where you just cook them. But salon now we're not able to get that ability there. So people and they cook every day were very expensive. So in terms of the manpower, we really too much for the people that they cook. And at the same time, if even una get leftover, probably una go only just keep till morning. Of una say una try for extend them to another day, it go well. So all that in the and forget about in addition to the business system, because it way cheaper if we get a national electricity system where they work properly, efficiently, um, for like business them, no matter what, it goes still cheaper than when you they buy diesel or gas or petrol for your generator or plant or whatever you they use for for power. You tin them where they allow you for do the business, and then they go reduce part of your profit. And some thinking they if even too much, it will cause unnecessary losses for you. And then they discourage people and for even go salon and establish business and all that. So this power thing, it gets a lot of connection and for the most part to development. So again, I like the way how Lamina, Honorable Lamina say we come to the APC leader of the opposition. It's make great point, but again, it boiled down to yes, I know say na APC they represent, but as opposition, we expect them for talk on behalf of Sierra Leoneans, them, not to just APC. You know, this APC agreement saying, okay, well, they don't give out list of the people way political, so-called political prisoners, and the people where they arrest during protests and stuff like that. And not supposed for based on a list. Now, something as opposition, if we make it clear, say protest, na constitutional right. I know they talk about riot too, because they're two different things. Protest and riot are different, because people and they mix them up. So they talk about protest now, yeah, quote and unquote, peaceful protest. So it means if una very much aware, say, the people in way protest, they not support APC. So that justifies say them for Dede, them for suffer in a jail or prison. So that's completely wrong. As opposition, you need for talk on behalf of the entire country. So I take exception to that really. For emphasize on list. I don't say yes, now that una put by the agreement, but from the time when I read them say una get special list, that's wrong. And also, and not supposed for be the responsibility of the executive for release people them. That's wrong. Una not support. Oh God, you know, una they talk about una want for we champion democracy or we improve on democratic principles na saloon, but yet una they back because it they una favor una they back things that were not democratic. Because this agreement that thing when una put this saying the government for release people them where they arrest for political offenses or for protest. That's wrong. Because the Constitution make it clear we get fundamental human rights. So if any citizen or any individual, human being, because they're not just TAPA citizens them, even foreigners them, if whether or not the government or the law enforcement police, it no matter who that involved, as long as they detain a citizen unlawfully, And they are against their constitutional right. That right for protect you. That human right, you for be protected. And not to just alone, a part of the UN Charter. So why then they emphasize on, and again I make it clear, that only if with a fair war, foreign aggression or foreign troops them, we arrest the troops then you talk about political prisoners, or you talk about war prisoners, or whatever it is. But I don't even like that word where people and they use political prisoners. It's wrong democratically. It's completely wrong. If you broke the law, you for definitely suffer the consequence for it. So if you protest, whether or not you protest against the administration or against any institution in your interest, as long as you do them in a way that you know break the law, you're not supposed to be considered a political prisoner. You were just considered a violator of the law. And that way the judiciary supposed for responsible for try you, and if you found guilty, you suffer the consequence of it. And then try you, if the nurse feel say you guilty, they release you. Not to politics for determine that as a Sierra Leonean. No. Not to the executive for determine that as Sierra Leonean. No. So now them fundamental things then we need for take where we come now them place here. Again, I go back to me bottom belief. This not where I believe from the time this alone. Not to because I don't come now here. And the way with me parents they raise me, and that make even they help me for able to speak up against wrong. Like you know a quick example. I don't know if I don't see them on this platform. One time I be dey drive na salon. One because I don't forget exactly. I don't know if now one of me traffic light not be the walk or whatever it is. The police pull me over. And I say waiting, they say well you traffic lights not the walk or something like that. And he ask, okay, well, what you go do now? But I decide say no, I need a bribe. And if me tail light, as they call them now, I need a walk, sometimes you know they even aware. So, but he sit down at the vehicle, he say, okay, and let we go to the nearest station. And I think at that time, a Lumley station. I go there, they not put me in a cell actually. They put me on the counter. And I see them come with another guy when a driver, they rob Fandula. Just imagine, salon. I speak up. I say, no, it's wrong. How not they treat them so? So they say, oh, you get your own problem. You they talk for somebody else who go put you in a cell and stuff like that. Now because you they be encounter no more and whatnot. I said, they put me in a cell for tail light because me traffic lights need they walk. Una have put me in a cell. Oh, I buy and And I will get somebody with na big person, na police and stuff. Call me daddy, and me daddy call that person there, and the person make a phone call, they release me. But I no say yes. Again, I will get small influence at the time, not anymore. But that's not to the point where they make Naya, and not to because I not be even no say then go reach to that Monday we go call for let them release me. But the point where they make Naya is I just want to emphasize to una saying that I grab up like this for speak out against wrongdoing. So not so because of course, I don't care for APC, I don't care for SLPP. And I know one day, all these years where I don't there abroad, I know one day attend meeting, APC meeting or SLPP meeting for say some time, and because of whatever reason. Because I don't believe in two political parties then they. But the fact of the matter is, we get for go past them parties then they. We get for speak up. So if as opposition, the government, the current administration, back to the deputy, the head of the opposition, Honorable Abdul Kargbo, why you need for emphasize and saying they don't send list, 30 they do not see anybody among that list there. So not just the people in that list they do not care about. Una not care about the other Sierra Leoneans, the way they languish in prison. Some of them, they even lie per them. They not commit the crime where they say that they allege say they commit. Una not dig into them thing and day for like una address that. And then the other point we make, where of course we don't say about that, and Mr. Shilon said we now we landed lawyer, and he don't like the word landed, but now we lawyer. He said make them very clear. Say it wrong. We senge go pujeun and say, okay, well, then people are then they accuse them for this amount and stuff, so they pay the amount and then una release them. No, it's completely wrong. It is send the wrong signal. And now look, they use them now as political football, saying which it makes sense to India Abdul Kargbo and to plenty people them. Because them people here allegedly they commit crime where go considered them as criminal. So whether not petty crime or not, but not crime. Yes, some crimes then they like them place yourself. You're not supposed to go jail. They forgive because na petty crime, they forgive community service. Where then they go help you for understand, say what you do wrong, but at the same time, they help with community activities. And we get Boku community things the way people can engage in. Like for example, the cable go na government farm and farm or whatever it is. Then they go give them go give them skills and also go make waiting and go harvest, go feed them because then normally from my understanding, give them small thing when a stipend for they work then they not to say in a free work, but then go just pay them small money. So all that will be improvement. Because when you put them in a jail, the government got for to feed them, and that is very expensive. And at the same time, they don't learn anything. So, but the fact of the matter is, when somebody do something wrong, you don't need for show politics, for sure say yes, you get the opportunity for release that person there. Then they completely wrong. In my own case, about that tailgate, semi-traffic lights, not be the walk where not be even aware. Like them place here, now warning no more they go give you. Worst case scenario, then give you a small fine. Because then they not to any major traffic violation. Because na bulb. Your bulb confuse anytime. So, but look, then waste me time. I be there almost the whole day. So some of them things then we expect opposition for they come up with and try for talk on behalf of every Sierra Leonean. Because as opposition, not just for your political party, you did it for tell Sierra Leoneans then say, you now a government in waiting. So if the current administration they do well, una waiting at the opposition, una ready for takeover and for do it in the people they want. So now that make not to APC interest no more una for the seek as opposition. Just like the government. The government not only for seek the interest of SLPP people them, because them be president like President Bill, He be president for the entire country, for every Sierra Leoneans. But I don't know with politicians them. I really not able to understand. So that's na me take, we make a decide for play that clip there. Because it's completely wrong. And now quickly to the MCC. Now the preconditions them tied to this National Unity Agreement, as they call them, we all know as the Tripartite. So, but now the question we una don't call una, but una don't call, but una no tackle them. This question about Samura Kamara, we na the Agbagba, and this moral guarantors, then we don't come. So Samura Kamara, but one thing we don't know clearly is waiting have been positioned at the table where APCB gets a meeting with the moral guarantors then. So, but another thing we're troubling to me is why we need foreigners them for can tell we waiting good for we country. If at all we politicians then sincere, they want development in that country there. This they go strictly to me SLPP brothers and sisters. That's something where we all for shame. We for shame of that. Why we need moral guarantors? This now implementation phase now. And the MCC, they at stake. But push that aside. Not the right thing for do. Like how our brothers that we call say that. For implement, because remember, one time where we look at the tripartite agreement, recommendations, I say plenty of them make sense. But like how my brother in get confidence, for me, I know very well say Sierra Leoneans, then particularly in general Africans, La Putanso, the politicians then greedy, and because of they want extra protection based on the fact say they don't loot the country, they don't want to let people and go after them, or they don't do several things their way wrong, and they don't want for face the consequence, then go do everything in their power, even when they left office, for make sure so they put somebody there, we go get them back. And that's wrong. Because as a leader, as somebody we love in country, you number one goal for be the development of a country. And how you then ensure that? For left a good legacy. Again, some people are not going to agree with them because now be military ruler and stuff, but we push that aside. Late J.J. Rawlings of Ghana, publicly, and not to one time, but several times, they don't publicly say, anybody will no say, a get account abroad, foreign account, let that person they speak up, or let that account that they paraphrase, let them seize the account, they let them confiscate the account. In that chest, they say not get any foreign account. How many of you politicians then go say the same? And wait to make Rawlings for get a confidence thing, for bank put all in money where they make now Ghana. Wait to make it get that confidence thing. Now because in my opinion, it believe in the legacy we don't left. It believes say it don't do enough for the country that they not go come after him. And we see at one point where Ghanaians then will be there around. Then clap for him. Where traffic hold up. A cannon and motorcar. It go all the way outside the problem within the traffic. Outside the traffic be hold up. A turn traffic officer. It directs the traffic and the traffic is up. It go inside motorcar back, it left. And not get no convoy. Salon case now, former president, look where Koroma they pass. Get beaucoup people in Vietnam and stuff in glass there up here and there and stuff. If you do good for the country, if you left that legacy, even the person quote and unquote were considered your enemy, go take him say, no, this man, he pushed the country go before. You don't need that heavy bodyguard. I know say yes, it's not common as Salone, na Africa. But Rollins do that. A worker, no get nobody behind them. It map na side way na by himself. Direct traffic. People in team up, they watch them. After where it don't ease the traffic, where they go back to a motorcar, a vehicle, people and clap for them. Somebody where how many years it don't left power, still beloved by the people. Abide Ghana, I see the kind development, and this man, a man where at one time where they interview him, he say in goal now for like not to only the people them way go considered affluent enjoy development and want the average person, even the person we not reach, for still enjoy Ghana development. And we see that during a time where maybe Dede na Ghana pan body then self gets light, but they get light 24/7. Salone, how many years ago where Rolling Stone left there? Long time. And guess what? Salone, we don't even reach to that level there itself. We lights there all over the city, at least. Because even people that will be there in the refugee camp, light be there. So me fumble them again. We parliamentarian Lamina, they can't say from 2018 to now the light about 30% and stuff, and are still good enough. And this now the other thing where they bother me, Salon people, where we they feel say where something move from here to yonder, just waiting I go call marginal improvement, then we use them now and papi show. So where we put the bar so low for we politicians, them all they need for do is now for just move the the development post just a little bit, and then we use all of that. Oh, it don't do well. It don't do it. Seriously. So if we only see that as development, whose time we go reach to that level where every pan body self forgets light. So then they go be 20, 30, 40 years from now. If this way with a CISO, then kind of marginal development here. Then we they say, oh, it don't make something, it don't do well, it don't do that. And then we call development. And like how Mr. Shilon can say at times, where we can go boss them, government boss them. We do not get AC, we say, oh, well, this is not Africa. No. We not humans. We not forget boss them with AC. So that's how low of a bar Salon people then get for politicians them. So me sample them again and no say ask the question about Dr. Samuel Kamara, say if they say it no longer be a party leader, waiting go happen now with this moral guarantors, where in my opinion, and I feel say this moral guarantor is necessary. All they need for do, I think last week I also talked about that in terms of lay the Tripartite agreement or the National Unity Agreement, whichever way you call them, lay them na Parliament, just like how they lay the MCC agreement na Parliament. Because Parliament na the body were responsible for bring things them to the law, for become law. Now them responsible for make laws. And in fact, certain things then they where I don't say of the recommendations then take more than Parliament for like then go implement them. We then call entrenched clauses. So then go need for do a referendum, meaning an election where Sierra Leoneans then go say yes or no to the changes where they will make. So this is not process But I completely agree why the government the delay for table this na parliament. So mi fambulem again, my answer to all this is the politicians, of course, when we don't say that, plenty of the callers them, the politicians, they're not honest. And that make her very skeptical. Both sides, they're not honest. And I give an example of the people and for release. Why una not get a committee where they look into people cases of the people way they don't put remand for long time. They not even call them case them. Where some of them now false accusation. Some of them now because of somebody with influence go and say, "Una arrest this person," they arrest her. And I just quickly go now another example will bother me, but because of time, I not be get I not be able to talk about this. Now this other story, me fumble them. Sierra Leone wrote SLRSA. Executive director allegedly orders arrest of journalist for exposing corruption at Moyamba station. My brothers and sisters, this not the time for say. All the issues here are supposed for be business of the opposition. For make sure say anytime that thing happen, bring and come to the attention of the public. It not just necessarily need for be a parliament, but una for team up and say no. This kind of thing, how an executive director for able to get that power and say una arrest this person and then police ready for jump at that person they for arrest them. Why you forget that kind of power dey? And funnily, because of corruption, these journalists try for expose una. Let's just read quickly 1 or 2 paragraphs and then I will close with that. SLRSA executive director allegedly orders arrest of journalist for exposing corruption at Moyamba station. Tensions are rising within Sierra Leone's media and governance circles following allegations that Reverend Smart KSNSC, executive director of the Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority SLRSA, ordered the arrest of journalist Ibrahim Alusain Kamara, also known as Kamalo. Kamara, the managing editor of Sierra Leone Compass newspaper, had recently published an investigative article exposing alleged corruption at the SLRSA's Moyamba station. And just quickly, because it's not a long article. So the article released on October 15, about 2 days ago, 2024, titled Massive Corruption Uncovered at SLRSA Moyamba Station. ED, when the editor, the executive director, in desperate cover-up, revealed claims of widespread fraud and bribery involving senior officials within the organization. Kamalo's report suggested that officials were engaging in illegal activities, including soliciting bribes in exchange for services related to road safety regulation and vehicle licensing. The investigation sparked widespread public concerns with calls for an immediate probe into the authorities' activities. However, rather than addressing the allegations, the SLRSA leadership, particularly its executive director, is alleged to have retaliated by ordering Kamalo's arrest. So me fumble them. Look at this. I will call this complete, like, shameful thing. It's complete disgrace to we country. Completely. So tell me something. Executive director, it very clear say this person likely gets influence by the government. Because otherwise, who say for pull that boldness a journalist. And we dey talk about fight against corruption. So if indeed you dey fight corruption, this not an opportunity for let you see within this journalist type, and they say investigative journalist. Why you not just use a report and clean your organization? But instead you order for let they arrest them because you feel so you get influence. So now some of them thinks here the opposition for the showcase. And let's say Sierra Leoneans then know how much people and feel say they're immune. Then they're above the law. They can do any kind of thing. Executive director, they order for let they arrest somebody. What nonsense. What nonsense. So me fumble them again, the issues there's so plenty in our country. With politicians them, they make una feel say things that don't improve. Yes, they improve. But guess what? The improvement to me, na kalo improvement. Really na kalo improvement. Not to that one where you make one road behind Usai and then you call that as improvement where we all for cheer for you. No. No. Salon for them pass with that. Let we hold them to our esteem. Let we stop for put the bar so low for them people here. So me fumble them. I want for tap here. I don't want to go too long. But when I know me now, their issues here, they really, really can kind of bother me. Because as Sierra Leonean and somebody who don't live abroad for too long, we don't see the difference. So we really, really need for push that country there. Let we safe. Oh, Salonebo, not to just compare with America, England, France, Germany, their place that they. But just compare with other African countries. We they way behind. Way behind. When you look at other countries, them way don't I will say improve in terms of democracy. Ghana in few months they go get the election. And guess what? In fact, for like the Ghanaians, they know say the current president and they get no interest for go for a third term. In vice president, now in the party nominate now or elect whichever way process they do as the running the flag bearer of the current political party where they rule. So you don't get for actuate. You don't get for think. And the other thing where just funny though, similar thing, yes, they don't improve in terms of democracy, but for the life of me, I don't know why John Mahama for they run this many times. Ebo, another Ghanaian, not another party, they were capable for become president. And this not the other problem in Africa. Where, remember, they go don't spend plenty money, all the 2 times them, 3 as a matter of fact, because the first time we then pull them, and then the second time he try for run against this sitting president, and this could be the 3rd time. So all them 3 times here, they go to spend money. And at the corruption they begin. Because them money then they probably go don't trust from somebody and or people them and all that, institutions them and all that. So where he go win now, guess what? It come with huge liability. Where get for pay them debts then they. And this now the other thing where we talk of law. Anyway, that I go left out for another day. Because to me, where we want for practice true democracy, make a level playing field. Because clearly that playing field not level for Ghanaians them. After way you don't lost 2 times. Now you feel say if you go back the 3rd time. Hey bo. So meaning that you're not the only qualified person for run as president for that party there. No, bo. Africa, we get for do better. And we the Africans then we self after one time. You self for say, you know what? Like the other people in chance. You get plenty other things the way you can engage him. for be meaningful, patriotic Sierra Leonean or patriotic Ghanaian or patriotic African. Let God bless una with una families. Let God bless all the people where they join we as part of the VOS family for push this program go before and for talk on issues them way relevant to the development of a country. And again, I can always say, dear, the politicians say, let me not swear them. If we swear them, guess what? Now them responsible for policies. It's just like you driver. If you swear you driver, where your life depend on in driving. If that's where they catch, it go into accident, your life self possibly they in danger. So the same thing again, or similar thing to the politicians here. Now then they drive the steering. Now they hold the steering. Now then they rule the country. Now them they enact policies. So if we swear them and then pull out policies them way they wreck the country go back, it affects me and you two way even swear them. Probably worse than them where we swear. So let we pray that God go change their mind for let them become patriotic and let them do the right thing. They are humans. I strongly believe, see, with God's intervention, then go get the consciousness someday and say, no, I'm not doing in the right direction, and push the country to the right direction. So above all, the country where me and you to cherish, where not to any other country, but that country where we call Mama Salon. And we continue for pray for that country there. Let God bless that country there, because now the only country we may you to get, we make me and you to a proud Sierra Leonean. So fambul them until next week, Thursday, where I go come back na this seat and talk about other issues them where they affect Salon with solutions. Of course, as always, I can give solutions, or most of the time. So me na Abdul Karim Kargbo, they say una stay blessed. Until Thursday, una not forget for join Miss Matilda in show on Saturday, when at the Salon Issue show, every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where it will be 9 p.m. Salon time and 10 p.m. UK time. And on Sunday, we lawyer and in team, where Miss Lawyer Shilon go come na the same platform, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, when a New York time, and it will be 7 p.m. Salon time and 8 p.m. UK time. So for me, every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with the New York time, and that will be Salon time, unfortunately, midnight. And then, unfortunately, for the people in the UK, it will be 1 a.m. I know say a very, very late time that. But unfortunately, I get a day job where I can do. So after I do that job day and do me research, it can take time. And I always want for come prepared for now, so I not go mislead the country. Until then, me and Abdul Karim Kargbo, they say una thank you, God bless una, and una tata.